Hello everybody and welcome back to the channel. You probably don't even know, but I've been to Germany. Me and Janie have been to Germany on a river cruise. It's been absolutely fantastic. And I've got like just a little bit of a beer chat about you. I'm back at the beloved Spencer Arms here and I've just come out after doing the beer review and look at the moon shining over there. Absolutely beautiful. So what a night to do a beer review. So yeah, here we go. Enjoy. Cheers, everybody. You will notice as I'm moving about, so is the camera. I bought myself a new toy. Now, I have been Germany. If you follow me on Instagram, you will probably know that I've been Germany. But here on YouTube, you probably don't know that I've been Germany. But anyway, I wanted to just come here, drink a little Pilsner with you and just quick chat about where I've been and what's coming up on the channel. So bear with me, I'll get it out the fridge and I'll talk to you about the Pilsner, where I got it from, and I've also got a glass from the place I got it from. I'll be back in a second. So here it is. It is from the Tegernsee brewery. It is a Tegernsee Pils. And I got this from a beer hunter. Now, what I did is I bought the Oktoberfest 12-pack from there. I couldn't get out to the bottle shops. I've been so busy, I couldn't get out to any of the bottle shops. So I've really been late with the Oktoberfest. So apologies, I've not bought any of them this year. I will bring a few. And tomorrow night, as of, this is Monday, I'm not sure what it is, early on in October anyway. But tomorrow night I'm doing a little recording with Jimbo at Ellen Audio to talk about the Germany trip and a few beers, and I will be drinking the Erdinger, not the Erdinger, the Lowenbrau beer, because I liked that last time, and the reason I'm drinking that is because the bottle is actually really worn where it's been sort of like in and out them crates. So anyway, I bought these lovely Pilsners from Beer Hunter, and I also bought a lovely glass from them as well. Now, on this little gadget I've got here, I have got a light in front of me here. It will follow me wherever I go if I want it to. I'm not really that used to it. And also the light that's here is shining at me, and I can make it brighter, or I can make it sort of duller, or I can not have it at all. But what I thought, if I had a walk around and it gets a bit darker in the corner of the Spencer Arms, I can in fact be seen, because I've got a ring light. I've tried various ways of videoing. I've also got a mirror now that goes on the back of the camera, and I can turn the camera around and sort of look, so you get the full proper good camera from the iPhone. But I think this is fairly good. But if I get 1,000 subscribers on YouTube, I'm probably going to be casting a little bit live to YouTube, so I'll probably want to have a little bit more better recording so it looks better on a telly. Anyway, let's get this Pilsner out into the Beer Hunter glass and see what it's like, because the Tegernsee Helles Lager, which I absolutely love, is absolutely beautiful. So when I went on Beer Hunter's website, I thought to myself, do you know what? I'm going to grab myself a 12-pack of this, because I like the brewery, I like their Helles Lager. So I thought, well, they're going to do a great Pilsner. Now, this brewery gets its water for the beer, because we talk a lot about water, and especially since I've met Richard as well, the master brewer at Wheatlow Brewery. He says about like the reverse osmosis, I can't even say it, in the water. And it says here, I've done a little research, so if this is wrong, correct me if you know more than I do. This, and blame ChatGPT for this, okay? So the water for this beer comes from the pristine Tegernsee. I've been on holiday for a week, forgive me. Lake area in the Bavarian Alps, and it's known, it's pure, and it's got soft, low in minerals, soft mineral profile, which gives the clean finish. The water's so important. This is a 17th century brewery, and it was originally part of the Benedictine monastery. So yeah, this is a Bavarian Pilsner. Now, I don't know whether being close contact with this camera and it following me around is annoying. Please let me know. It could be, but I don't know. I'm just giving it a go. And then I'm going to bring you some lovely German beer. I'm going to put the cask, the craft beer to one side, and have some German beer. So this like, whoa, there, up, steady on. This like is sort of like not knowing where to go. So what I'm going to do, I'm just going to take the old tracking off now for a minute, and then basically we can look at the beer. So here's the beer. Shines very nice under this light that's like forward. Very nice glass from Beer Hunter. Like I say, you'll have to forgive me. This is raw. This is live. This is Speno. Playing with his new gimbal and trying to make things right with it. Let's get into this beer and see what it is. So you're my guinea pigs as I play with my new toy. Although I've done loads and loads of footage in Germany using it, which I'm going to bring. I'm going to put together a bit of a trip around Germany. We went on a river cruise, and I'm going to throw in some beer reviews in between. I'm not going to make it crazily long with the videos. It's going to be snapshots, sightseeing, lots to see, explain the river cruise a little bit, talk about the beer. Cheers. Lovely. Now, I'm not going to say that is the best German Pilsner I've ever had. I am absolutely not. But that is lovely. Now, I've not had much Pilsner while I've been away. So the nice, snappy dryness of that is really nice. It is soft. It is nice. It is crisp. It is clean. It is a really, really good beer. Is it the best I've ever had? I don't know. There's lots of German breweries out there, and I have had a Pilsner from a brewery whilst we were out there, and Janie really liked it, and it was very good. This actually is quite nice and dry, to be fair. Good finish. Nice sort of like them nice sort of bready malts. Bit floral, which is nice. Really fresh, really easy to drink. Probably actually, because I've not had many Pilsners, I probably just need my taste buds to get into this a little bit. What's the ABV of it? I don't know what the ABV is. I've not even had a look. It is bang on 5% on the nose. So yeah, a couple of seconds out there. It really is got a nice finish. It's keeping the finish on my taste buds quite nicely, actually. I think probably I might even be comparing it to the quality of its Helles beer. So coming to this, I'm probably thinking, it's sort of like quite a standardy German Pilsner, if you know what I mean. Although it's really, really good. It's not really crying massively out differently to just a nice, good, standard, really nice Pilsner. So nice carbonation levels. It has got like that. I like the bitterness. I like the bite. It's not got a massive bite, but it's just nice, subtle. And now I'm sort of like getting it lingering around my taste buds. There's almost like a little nice, sweet, malty presence there, which is quite nice. It's just come at the very end there. I've just noticed it. Yeah, that's sort of definite, sort of like almost as if you'd had a little sweet before you've tried this. Yeah, I've just noticed that. Say what I taste, say what comes about. I've not looked at anything other than the what is this, basically, to get the information from the brewery. Let's have a look at some tasting notes, what they say about it. See if I can find some tasting notes. I'll be back to you in a second. Yeah, so here I looked at it on this phone that's recording, and you can see the light's a bit too there. So it tells you what it is. I basically said, what's this? I asked about it because I wanted to find out about the brewery. So I sort of stopped because what I don't want to do, I don't want this to tell me any tasting notes, because they'll sort of say, would you like some tasting notes? I'm like, no, I just want to know about the thing. But there is actually, scrolling down here, But it says around 4.8%. You know what I mean? So you can't trust this. I never do this. And if I do, I'll mention to you about it, because I don't know much about this brewing, and I don't know much about this Pils, and I wanted to sort of like have a little bit of information. But it says here, well, it says aroma, subtle malt sweetness, fresh bread, and herbal hop notes, mouthfeel, light-bodied, and refreshing with a dry, snappy finish. So I am getting sort of like that malt sweetness on the taste, but that can be as well. Down to when it's in your mouth, you get that aroma through your nose. So yeah, it's sort of like a really well-balanced Pilsner. It's like there's nothing really shouting out about it. It's just a nice, refreshing Pilsner. I'd say this wants to be like really nice and cold. Crisp and fresh, exactly what it says. And it says here as well, Tegernsee beers are highly respected in Germany and are often considered a benchmark for traditional Bavarian brewing purity and quality. So yeah, this is what I've been told about the Helles one, the Tegernsee Helles. So it's sort of like a more of a Pilsnery style type of Helles, if you know what I mean. It's got a bit more bite than what the Augustiner Helles is, the Oktoberfest Augustiner Helle. So I looked upon probably that as that Tegernsee beer as being more of that sort of like top quality, sort of more Helles, but like but Pilsner sort of like style as well, because it does have that little bit of bite, that little bit of bitterness. So I'm almost drinking this, and my mind's telling me it's the same beer, but this is a Pilsner. So this is the dry, more snappy. It is a little bit probably less bready in the malts, more slightly floral. When you're sort of drinking it, you've got that more florally sort of thing. But I've got 11 more of these to try, and I think if I had 2 or 3 of these on a little session, the flavour will begin even better. Anyway, right, so I've popped in now to say hello, and I'm going to have a little walk around here and show you how this camera will follow me, which is really good. Now, the thing is, it only has a certain turning circle before it sort of runs out of itself. So if I wanted to go all the way round there, I would have to start with it a bit more turned around. So if I continue to walk around here, there, it's sort of stopped. It's at its maximum, but it will follow me up and down. So you can see the bar with all the crap on it. And you can see the ceiling with all the stuff up there, if I like stood up tall enough. I'm not very tall, but yeah, it's a great thing. It was really brilliant whilst I was in Germany, sort of like going around the places, and you can hold it in your hand, and it really does sort of like keep it steady and things like that. I like the light on it. I like the fact I can connect it to my DJI mini mic, which is absolutely brilliant. So yeah, I'm fresh as a daisy from a 7-day river cruise, eating far too much. I won't say drinking far too much, because you can't have enough German beer, can you? We went to Amsterdam as well, so we went into Freddy's bar, which was the Heineken bar, and that was great, to be fair. In Amsterdam, we actually did really enjoy it in there. We found a craft beer place while we were there. And we drank a few beers and that, and had a great time. So there's going to be some of that footage coming to the YouTube channel, and I suppose it will sort of like hit a few people, as in like, if you've never been on a river cruise before, you can have a look at that, because we were brand new at it. And also, it's like, if you like the beer, you can have a look at the beer side of things. Well, anyway, so thank you for putting up with me with my new toy. And a beer that like I stumbled all around and literally found some information about. I thought to myself, it's a German Pilsner, right? I don't need to find any information about a German Pilsner. It's dead easy. It's going to be exactly what it is. It's going to be a German Pilsner. You know, I don't need to find any tasting notes or anything like that. But I just used a bit of ChatGPT to look at the bottle and say, what's that? Because I know it will give me brewery information. It gave me the stuff about the water that I didn't know, which was fantastic, coming from the Bavarian Alps. Pure water there, lovely and soft. And yeah, give me a little bit of information to share with you. And if you want to put in the comments anything that you know about it, or any corrections you can give me to the information I've got, I am happy for you to do that, because we're always learning, aren't we? So thank you very much. Nice to see you all again. Big shout out to Beer Hunter. Absolutely fantastic place to get all sorts of beers from. Their service is fantastic. Their delivery is amazing. Everything about it is really great. And big apologies to the bottle shops I've not been able to visit, although I did go to Harbour Store and stock up on some beers when we were coming back from a trip out the other week. So yeah, support your bottle shops, support the supplier of the German beers, and yeah, and even better if you can, go to Germany and drink some while you're there. Right, thanks for watching, ladies and gentlemen, and I will see you on the next one. Cheers.